Welcome back to Seduce with Jake and Isabel. Stop! We're just about to tell some lie to our two best friends in the whole world who we've been friends with since we were little.
Yep.
And yeah, we're just gonna tell them a giant lie because we're a terrible friend.
Well, when you're a teenager, you tend to lie a lot more. So.
I guess.
Like, you lied to me in high school.
I forget that Buttercup is 18.
Yeah. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You don't want to talk about your lies? As Naomi and Soooo ate their impromptu meals, James and the other boys stood behind my chair. That's fucking weird. Making me grow more red in the face. That's really weird.
It is weird.
That's really weird.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
Well, you see,
Gently, James placed a hand on my shoulder again, signaling me to just eat my food.
The game ships us with James.
I wasn't done yet!
What?
But since it has,
I'm sorry, I'm
now
sorry.
since Miss Anderson preferred them on her own.
Fucking God!
I'm sorry!
Are you even paying attention?
I am, but I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I
You're
am, I
not
won't
sorry.
do it again.
You're not
I pinky promise.
fucking sorry!
I pinky promise I won't do it again. Awkward pinkies. Okay.
That makes sense. It's such a huge house.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to
So-
care for it.
They were her grandfather's 5 slave boys.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Oh my God, my nose
But
itches
why are
so
you all
bad.
dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work.
Miss
So she
Anderson.
lets us wear casual clothes.
How kind of her.
Yeah, something like that.
It's our day
We're
off.
sorry
Yeah.
if we made this situation awkward earlier.
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants. It would be very hard to
That
explain
that
because
would
the-
take some getting used to. If that were actually the case.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Oh my God! This is okay, so this is the door, and this is his arm. And he's just like... his whole arm under the door! Oh
Well, we wanted to see how everyone was doing. Since it's the weekend now, usually
Oh, yeah,
we
it's
hang
the
out and
weekend.
just chill.
my god! Yeah, it's Saturday morning.
House
Yeah,
party.
like going to the arcade and stuff.
Going to the arcade.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
Ooh.
There's an arcade?
Fuck yeah, Matthew.
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have, so we'll take our leave and start preparing the house.
Huh? Preparing for what?
Party!
Yes, party.
We gotta prep the house for some
Party.
sort of housewarming party thing.
Our princess's parents requested
Stop
a housewarming
calling
party to be
Buttercup a
held here soon.
princess. And by soon they mean tonight, because my parents are giant dicks.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
No,
No.
fuck, I got other shit to do.
I thought you wanted to go to the
I have to
arcade.
study like a nerd.
This housewarming thing is more important.
Aw, Susan's
Aw.
a true friend.
No need. We can handle it. If you'd like to, miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
It's gonna be a choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Sam, not now.
Well, I
wanted to help out, but at the same time, I wanted to go out with my friends. James gave me a look of understanding, letting me know that if I left, everything would be okay. I had to make a decision.
Well, since we're pursuing Erik, the obvious answer is that we need to stay.
Yeah.
For more bonding time.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Besides, it is my housewarming party. I should help out too.
Want us to help out as well?
I think we got it all taken care of. Thanks though, girls.
Alright, we'll head on out then so we're not in the way.
You didn't even try, Naomi.
No.
Sorry guys, I'll hang out with you guys soon. I'm gonna ditch you forever and only hang out with these 5 incubi for the rest of my life, so goodbye forever.
It's all good, Anderson. We'll definitely come to the housewarming party
If you
tonight.
left me for 5 hot incubi, I'd understand.
Oh my god! Can't say his name.
No, it was a joke. I wouldn't understand.
Oh, okay. Me too. No,
I
love you.
just wanted the dramatic pause.
Yes. Thank you.
I led them back into the lobby and walked them to the doors, opening it for them with a thankful smile. They both gave me hugs before
Aww.
walking out to Naomi's car, which was parked in the driveway. Isn't there a gate? Shouldn't you have had to like buzz in before you drove up to the house?
Maybe it's open all the time.
I thought you were doing this for a second. Red pill, blue pill.
Anyway.
Red pill, blue pill. And with that, they left. I'm happy that they wanted to help, but I had to do this on my own. It was not their work, so I didn't want to force it on them, just because they were my best
I mean,
friends.
but you're making, like, the dudes help you.
Yeah. We had the entire day to work. The party was tonight, and we had to do all we could to make everything right. We sat down and talked about what needed to happen before the party started that night. Each guy had to be assigned a different part of the party to do, and right after lunch we began to work.
Woo!
Since everything was taken care of by at least one incubus, James told me I could assist one of us. The question was, who?
Erik.
Erik. I stayed in the dining room knowing that the table had to become a buffet table. As I looked around the room carefully, I noted that the floor needed waxing and the table surfaces needed major dusting.
Didn't you just eat on the tables? Wouldn't you have... Whatever.
Erik camped next to me, lowered a small mop and bucket he had brought in onto the floor, and rolled his sleeves up higher on his arms, before looking at me with a raised eyebrow.
Are you sure you want to work with me with cleaning this place up? It'll be a lot of cleaning and tidying. Plus, we have to move the chairs to the corner.
Oh my god, it's so much work. I've never cleaned a room before.
Oh my god, it's gonna take all day. I shook my head, rolling up my sleeves, and walking to the table, grabbing hold of a chair.
I think I can handle lifting a couple chairs and moving them.
Erik smiled at me with a soft chuckle before following my lead. Eventually, we had moved all the chairs to the corner of the room and had begun cleaning the room and the table. Silence consumed the air as we both focused on cleaning. I decided to start mopping the floor, but as I stepped towards the bucket, my foot rolled over a small fluffy object, causing me to slip.
A small fluffy object.
A huge dust bunny.
Ah!
Before I hit the floor, however, I wound up in the arms of Erik.
Of course.
Staring up at him in a dance-like dip before gripping onto his shirt. His face was of pure concern as he held on and looked down.
Oh, I'm sure it's totally concerned. 100%.
100%.
Are you all right, princess?
No.
Just nod. I think. Because
Yes, just not.
we don't want to push him away. Oh, we got a doki.
All I could do was nod as I stared at Erik. He was genuinely concerned. There was no flirtation or smirk on his face. It was cute to see a new side of him.
Aw, so he is concerned.
That's a relief. You didn't twist your ankle, did you?
No, I'm fine.
Something wrong?
No.
Gently, I felt my... Gently, I felt Erik's arm dip under my knees so he could lift me up bridal style. I gripped tighter onto his shirt before he sat me on the table and knelt down to look at my feet.
See, I told you my foot was fine, Erik. I'm really fine.
Erik didn't speak as he gently looked over my ankles, both of them, gently massaging them to test for pain. I didn't feel any pain, I felt pleasure. I bit my lip as Erik gently massaged his fingers over my skin.
Oh my god.
I'd had foot massages before, but Erik had amazing skills. Each touch and press sent a wave of pleasure running up my spine. I had to fight to hold back a moan. Oh my god. Control yourself,
Damn,
Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Erik's face, though, didn't shift to any of mischief or seduction. It remained as concerned as ever. He was full of surprises.
Aww.
Eventually, he finished looking over my feet and smiled in relief. He slowly stood up and smiled his usual smile at me with a small giggle.
You were right, princess. You were fine.
I told
Thank
you.
I think Buttercup knows her own body. Erik gently lifted me off the table and lowered me onto the floor before placing a swift kiss onto my forehead and continuing his work. I stood there for a moment before slowly walking to the bucket and cleaning as well. My heart continued to pound as we both finished cleaning that room. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the essentials for the party. Knowing my dad, he invited his business partners and the executives of the Anderson Company to show me off.
Of course.
I stood in front of my mirror in my room, staring at my form as a million thoughts ran through my mind. It was just a housewarming party, but at the same time, it wasn't.
It's your entrance into adulthood. Break free from your cocoon.
It was my chance to show my dad that I was better than his expectations. It was a chance for me to see my parents. It was a chance for my parents to see me as a woman. It was my test to see if I was really ready to live on my own. Well, not truly alone. I had the incubi to thank, but even so, I didn't have my dad guiding me or my mom helping me through the living room.
Yeah, well, any guidance your dad gave you would be shit guidance.
Correct. A knock on my door broke my thoughts, surprisingly.
Who is it?
Hey, are you okay in there? Your parents should be here soon, so you should hurry getting ready.
Too much to do. Well, I'm ready, but...
But what? I'm sure you look fine, Anderson. Just come on out.
Yeah. Alright.
As soon as I opened the door to the hall, I watched as Naomi and Susie's face turned from smiles to complete awestruck stares.
Whoa, damn.
So hot.
Hot damn. What?
Dude, you look hot.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look amazing. Where did you get that dress?
Your man's closet. I've had it for a while. I just never had the chance to wear it. I figured I might as well bring it out now. I guess. Oh.
Now just fancy. I stepped out of my room and closed my bedroom door behind me. As I walked down the hall to the grand lobby, the incubi stood waiting for me at the bottom, all dressed to the nines as proper servants.
To be honest, Sam looks the best.
Whoa! They really know how to dress well, don't they?
Yes, he does. He does look the best. Yes.
Yeah.
I was slightly taken aback. On how great the boys looked in uniform. Each had the poise of a perfect gentleman, even Sam.
Well, I'm sure that it's not that hard to wear a suit.
Yes. I slowly began to climb down the steps with Susan and Naomi behind me. The boys watched as I descended the staircase one at a time, like knights waiting for their princess. I felt my face slightly flush, but I quickly shook my head to try and regain my thoughts.
Damien heard them. Look, he's smiling. He heard it.
Yes, he did. As I reached the last step, James offered his hand to me and walked me down the final steps, smiling.
As beautiful as a princess, miss.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So, are you prepared for tonight?
As ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Yes. I couldn't deny that I was nervous, but I had to try. This party was more than what it was, and I had done all I could to prepare for it. Now it was all up to fate.
Yes, fate.
The other boys smiled assuringly at me, which made me feel a little better about everything. I looked at my phone and marked the time. Almost right on cue, the doorbell rang. I gulped.
What will happen next? Dun dun dun.
They all died. On the next episode of Seduce. We'll catch you next time.